Capricorn, welcome to your general overview and energy read that's good for the next several weeks. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. First, we're going to pull for you a general overview card, and then we will build your baseline, yeah? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Capricorn energy. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. What's going on? Let's see, Capricorn, please. Rest and rejuvenate, time out, Four of Swords. Peace, time of peace. We need to rest our energy a wee bit. Four of Swords is an internal process. It's quiet time, it's private time, it's not secretive. Like the Seven of Swords, it's not like the moon. I might see those things, but for now, I'm looking at a Capricorn who's taking an active decision to rest. Four of Swords. What's going on? To reflect, to get some insight of thyself, what we're doing, why we're doing it, how certain things are affecting you, how they are not affecting you. I don't know, but trying to take it all in a place that is calm, peaceful, quiet. Some of you might have recently started taking trips out to the woods or taking more elaborate walks, something that gets you out of your head, okay? And allows you to think. Some of you might have started taking up camping, by the way. What's going on for Capricorn? You need to just be quiet, turn down your energy a little bit, listen to yourself, okay? Some of you might be anticipating to be taking a vacation relatively soon. That also is the Four of Swords, yes. But some much needed time out between you and you. Show me Capricorn, please. Going quiet a little bit, but it's quiet for a reason. You're not trying to check in with anybody right now other than yourself. Will I see other people? Sure. All right. Let's see. Judgment. Nine of Swords. Something's been on your mind, honey. Something's been on your mind. Getting you all up into mental twists and knots. Three of Pentacles, a working energy, colleague type friendship. Is it going to happen? Is it going to summon forth? Are they just better off as a friend? I don't know. The Nine of Swords suggests you're putting a lot of thought into something, a connection that may not be all that much in the long term. We don't know just yet. That's what you're trying to figure out. Judgment. What is this person's purpose in my life? What is my purpose in their life? Okay, so let's see what's going on there. Ooh, cross watchers, just be careful. I'm not trying to offend anybody. If somebody's saying the other person might be a friend, I'm just reading the card. Because you kind of want something not friendship. That's why. After you get out of your little phase of rest here, little FYI, you're about to have an increase of activity. Just a little bit. Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, that's you. Dead center reading. Two of Cups, yes. So not only are we showing passion and energy, oomph, that oomph energy, which is really what the Knight of Wands is my energy, my enthusiasm towards something or someone. And you're showing me a great deal of energy and enthusiasm towards something. And it makes you feel like you, so it can't be all that bad. Right? King of Pentacles, that's you. It makes you feel like you. You're literally dead center reading here. And then Two of Cups, there's also feelings here at play. Emotionality. Simple, sweet, easy exchange of cups. Okay, some of that future orientation, please. We have the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, Nine of Cups. It feels very good to you. That's all I know. It feels very good to you. Right? That's all I know, is that it feels good to you. Started out a little rough. Okay? But that's the thing you're trying to understand. Is this Three of Pentacles going to go somewhere? So the Three of Pentacles, I don't remember the last time I gave you my little spiel on the Three of Pentacles. Okay? So let's go ahead and review that real quick. Underlying is Sun, trying to find your happiness, of course. So the Three of Pentacles is the first time in tarot that we see stability. It has the opportunity to go into other things. We don't know until we start engaging with it. That's why the Three of Pentacles is what it is. That's how we start out as friends. Cooperation, a lot of little things in common. The Three of Pentacles is you don't really know what it's going to take shape into until you start working with it, you start engaging with it, you give it some real world activity, time and attention. And you're indicating to me, Christina, I've given this Three of Pentacles time and attention. And your energy's over here like, what's the point of it? I want to know why you're thinking that, because Capricorn, you tend to be terribly, terribly energy efficient as well as physically efficient in terms of your physical energy. Pentacle, which is anything that we can spend. That is time. That is laborious activities. That is our energy. These are all spendable concepts, and time is terribly, terribly precious because once we spend time, we can't get it back. And that's one of the things that you're kind of back here on your front line with Judgment, Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I need to make a decision about this connection. I've put something into it, and there is a stress element here tied to this Three of Pentacles in terms of maybe I need to give up on it or relinquish it back to the universe. It stresses me out to do so. I want to know why it's stressing you out. But some part of you recognizes perhaps it just is a Three of Pentacles. It won't take off. Okay. The building blocks of any particular foundation starts with 3. All right. And like I said, it has the potential to spring into other things. A 6 of Pentacles, that's fairly steady, energy consistency. 6 of Cups, a deeper bond, connection over time with spirituality and emotionality, so on and so forth. And it's looking like, what's the point of it? It's stressing me out. Is this going to expand further? Is this going to go somewhere? What's the flipping point? Dear universe, I want to know why you're putting so much thought into something that won't take off, because again, it runs contrary to Capricorn energy. Once you know, or something has proven relatively sooner rather than later that it's not working, you typically like, okay, thank you. Thanks for playing along. This isn't what I'm looking for though. So I think you lingered in this energy of potential for a long time. And it's come up about what do I do with it? I want to know why it's causing you so much stress though, and why you attach to it longer than perhaps you should have, because what you're actually gravitating towards is speaking to you a lot. And it's natural, it's fluid, it's organic, it's fast moving, but fast in terms of it feels correct to you. The reason why I know it feels correct to you is because you're dead center reading. So you are showing me a certain level of passion and intensity as well as love. You're showing me both. If this was intimate tarot, I would be telling you, yes, your sexual energy is here, as well as your romantic feelings, your love feelings. They're tied to you. They both are. You want them both to serve a purpose to you. You're suggesting you know who you are. You're a sensual, earthy creature. You got big feelings. You want them to move somewhere. And it's kind of like, that's what I want. I want movement. I need clear direction here, which is very you. I need clear direction, and I know what to do, baby. Okay? Give me some direction, and you're being directed towards somebody. I got 10 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the 9 of Cups for you in the future. That's beautiful. You are telling me you're personally satisfied and that you're emotionally harmonizing with somebody, and it literally feels correct to you with the High Priestess energy. It could be the person whom you're connecting to. That's a lot of water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces does not have to be. But you just know that it feels right to you. And you want to move towards it in the way that you could not towards this. Or, the reason why, and this is interesting for you Capricorn, because I said it runs contrary to Capricorn energy. If something doesn't chalk itself up right away to something that is viable, you tend to leave it alone. You know? It's like, oh, this is not going in a certain way and I'm wasting my own time here. Yes. Okay? Just because you really, really want it, once it's proven over time that you can't have it, you're going to have to give up eventually. So that tells me there's been a little bit more time involved in connection here than you would typically allow it. It means possibly that you were in a relationship that at the end of the day and after so much time might have gotten reduced to more of a cooperation, a friendship type thing. What might have started out as a stronger connection might have gone down or downgraded to a 3 of Pentacles. That's what I'm suspecting. Because it's looking like Judgment's here. It's overdue. It's overdue, and it's something that's been stressing you out. At least it was in the recent past. And then your energy picks up. It's out the door. Okay, so let's take a look. Show me this, show me Judgment, please. So 4 of Swords. Many of you have gone into a place of, what did I just see there? I saw the 10 of Swords on the split. I'm sorry, the 10 of Wands on the split. So many of you have gone into a place of rest to think what's going on. What's going on with me? Show me Judgment, please. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment, please. Two of Wands. There's the decision. Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Page of Swords. Yeah, someone's on your mind. How interesting. It could literally be a fire sign. Huh. I got a contemplation here of someone who is very attractive, fire-oriented, passionate. We keep an eye on the situation, but not too much. There's a little bit of communication here, but not much action. Show me this Nine of Swords. Why does it stress you out so much? Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Show me that Nine of Swords. It's interesting. Tried not to give this person too much thought. You didn't want to think about it too much. That's what I'm saying. It's taken a long time for you to address this really fully. The Fool. Opening up to that Ace of Wands. Opening up towards the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords is the truth, and it's been stressing you out for a long time. You have some very strong spiritual energy here that would like to take a new adventure, and I mean that in the literal sense. The Fool and 2 aces, honey, you can't get much more new than that. You can't get much more fresh than that. Okay, your energy's fresh. What you're inclined to do is so fresh, it's still flapping, honey. You're a fish, I just pulled you out the water. Your energy's flapping. Like that. But underneath that is a tension of, what do I do? This is what I'm called to do. It's my own personal truth, and I am coming to terms with it, and you are coming to terms with it. The more you come to terms with it, it kind of provokes your anxiety about what to do with another person or situation. I need to see that 3 of Pentacles real quick. Let's just go ahead and dabble in that, shall we? Hold on. Show me this 3 of Pentacles, please. Show me this 3 of Pentacles, please. Show me this 3 of Pentacles, please, for Capricorn. You have a very strong spiritual inclination to take off as the Fool, but as an innocent one. Someone who wants to gravitate towards a stronger sense of being, a stronger light, source of inspiration. Something that just makes you trippy kind of happy. I might call your video that, piss people off. The trippy kind of people hate vague, unspecific titles. They hate it. It's not immediately obvious, so I'm gonna thumbs down it. I mean, this guy's tripping out his door. He wants the Ace of Wands. He wants the Ace of Swords, and it's so pure and it's so natural. And it feels right, and it's so light. It's so light. It's just light and almost spontaneous compared to the weight and the gravity and the anxiety that the 9 of Swords presents to us. It's in direct contrast to what you mentally experience versus what you're inclined to do, and your inclination is strong as fuck. Wow. Okay. So that 3 of... I gotta see this 3 of Pentacles. Hold on, man. Temperance, Sagittarian energy, Ace of Cups, good intention, 7. Somebody's heart space is blocked. The heart space is blocked. Their good intentions are blocked, but they seem to be content to keep things as they are. Okay. It's not what you want. Trying to ride things out and keep them the way they are. So, somebody here is content to let time pass. Let me know if you're connecting to Taurus, if you have strong Taurus in your chart. They had something similar. And if you are dealing with a fellow Earth, just in the general sense, be it Taurus, Virgo, or fellow Capricorn, you're going to have a heck of a job figuring out who is who. Earth energy being what it is. It's very diverse, wrapped up in the pentacle. You're going to have to figure out who is who. Damn it, now I wish I was doing yours and theirs again. I'm going to tease out who is who. But yeah, there's a connection here that over time, Temperance has proven to be more of a friendship type thing. The bigger part of their heart space, Ace of Cups, is blocked. Okay. The intentions of more or having more love is not accessible, at least from their point of view. It's not accessible. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. But it's something that has proven itself over time. So the Capricorn I'm looking at is not surprised by this. Okay. somebody here feels like, again, heavy Sagittarian energy does not have to be in Earth, like I said. They're kind of content to keep things as they are, the way they are, whatever feeling that is. So I don't know if you guys started out as a strong connection and it devalued over time, as we were discussing in the opening, 2 or 3 Pentacles type situation. But they seem to be content to stay there. Time has passed in this way. It's like the bigger part of their heart is blocked off or roped off or inaccessible. In other words, their Ace of Cups, their intentions, their good-hearted intentions that are born of love. They can't access it, and I don't think they want you to either. In other words, this is as big as their cup gets. It's kind of guarded. Their intentions for love beyond the 3 of Pentacles, in other words, a cooperative friendship, a friendliness over time, has not gotten bigger, or it's not terribly accessible. It's peaceful, it is, with Temperance there, but it's kind of like a faux peace, F-A-U-X, faux, false. It's like a faux peace. They know that they should probably have bigger experiences and or feelings for you other than cooperation and friendship over time. But it's like they're saying, this is as much as I can give for my cup. Hence why you're showing me such a strong inclination towards new. And I don't blame you. You know, it just really depends on what you signed up for, honey. Did you sign up for a full package of love and stability? Or did you sign up for a really nice friend? So it really comes down to your values. What did you sign up for, and can you live with it? Is that what you would choose? Methinks not. Me knows not. Because you're showing me Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups. You want the stability. You want the head of household. You want to be the big kahuna with big feelings. You got big passion, but you also want the stability of emotional harmony. Simple love bond. I love you, you love me. Doesn't get much simpler than that. And you want to be able to call it yours with a certain level of passion and oomph. Right? And you might have some strong Taurus in your chart. I don't know. But I can see that what you experience, the gravity of a decision that's been put before you. Again, Sagittarian energy, earth, or combination of the 2. What I call scorched earth. Fire and earth, you know. You want so much more than that. And it calls to you. And it's like you've had a hands-off energy towards this person for a while. I see the delay, I see judgment. This is kind of dawning on you, and it has been over much longer time. Judgment is much longer time, especially since it's past orientation. It's kind of like this is kind of overdue thoughts. Okay. Overdue thoughts in regards to this particular person. Again, could be Aries, Leo, Sag, with some strong earth components. I don't know. Or strong earth with some fire. I don't know. I keep saying it consistently. I want to know more about that Queen of Wands. Also a growing sense of passion in you, possibly. I'll get back to that. This part is actually remarkably clear. Let's go ahead and jump over. Are we staying? I'm not done with it. This Knight of Wands. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. You got something going on here. You got something going on here. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. Show me this Knight of Wands. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. The Empress, the World, 9 of Cups. You're entering something new. Well, in terms of your energy wanting to open up a new cycle, it looks like it's happening. I don't know how fast it's going, I just know it's here. Of course, I will remember to do a time check, of course. You are showing me a great deal of enthusiasm to someone who, in your estimation, gives you or provokes within you a great deal of pleasure. The Nine of Cups is here twice. The satisfaction, like, yes, this is what I actually want. Unconditional love, it's maternal, it's giving, it's natural. The Empress is, I want to go towards that person who kind of embodies all those beautiful things we come to associate with the Empress, and someone who is very, very productive, loving, knows how to give unconditionally, and is very confident with herself. And sex is irrelevant, could be he. Someone who says, oh, I know who I am. I know what I can do. And I know how hard I can love somebody. I'm not shy about it. I'm the Empress, why would I be? As long as I'm loved, I'm happy. And I can throw it right back on that person. Unconditional love. We want to open up the cycle with this person, the world, and it might be someone whom we knew once upon a time type situation. You might have cycled out with them before. I don't know. That world is interesting, but as I often say, as one door closes, another opens. It's looking cycle opening positive. Okay. And all cycles are meant to be in our benefit, so even if it did look bad or scary, it would still be in our best interest. Okay. I just know that you're ready for it, or that you want to be. You know, I don't think that King of Pentacles is fucking around, if I'm being honest with you. I gotta do a time check on this person. The way you're reacting to it, oh my. Your drive is in here, your energy is in here. They make you feel very alive, almost radiant. It's sweeping too, very sweeping, and yet you are stable. You got a level head on your shoulders, honey. You have to trust that. You have to trust it. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. You have to trust it. Once the King and Queen of Pentacles feel safe and secure, they tend to venture out, so you have to trust that particular process. If you understand yourself that you are stable and you're coming from a level-headed place and that this is correct for you, then trust the instinct, because your instinct is absolutely here. I see it. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Six of Cups, you know them. You know who they are. You've had pain with them before. So you might have cycled with this person before. In doubts. You've thought about them a lot, or they you. Most likely the both of you to some extent. You've thought about each other a lot over the years. And it goes into a place of Seven of Swords, and Seven of Swords is very natural. We all have it from time to time. You can't be a human being and not have Seven of Swords. Anyone who says they didn't have a Seven of Swords or Five of Swords, that's their Five of Swords. Sorry. Are you alive? You have a Seven of Swords at some point. You have a Five of Swords at some point. You have a Moon at some point. These are inevitable. I'm looking at a King of Pentacles who understands and recognizes the fact that this person who they have very strong feelings for also has emotional memories tied to them. There's a soul bond here, okay? You seem to have cycled with this person before. It kind of feels far away, like it happened a long time ago, okay? I don't quite know how it's coming from. The Six of Cups is making it kind of fuzzy in my eyes. It's a kind of loss we've always had for this person, or regret that we've had for this person, that things didn't work out, or that or we always kind of secretly hoped it would one day. I don't know, but their energy is huge to you, and you respond to it. You respond to it in almost equal measure. I'm pretty sure you both, given the dead center reading, okay, the Six of Cups or that King of Pentacles, I'm sure you both have thought about it on more than one occasion. Do you remember when we were together? Something like that. Or when we had our shot. So, you have swung around with this person before. Yeah, swung around. And I did see that, I think, for you a couple of readings ago. It was a very strong reconciliation. You couldn't miss it. Like, you could not miss it. You'd have to be day one on the tarot job to have missed that. And it was a realistic reconciliation, so I might be seeing another group of you. Okay? Who are experiencing something similar. It does look like, but they... So, oh. Is that who that is? Capricorn. Capricorn. Cappy. Cappy. Oh, honey. That's who that is. Ding, 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 ding. You always kind of kept your eye on him. That's who it is. That's who it is. Okay. I admit when I'm wrong. I admit it. I admit it. You're showing me a complexity here, a certain level of complexity. Your thought process, your emotions being what it is. I see someone who has, we understand that through time, how long you've known this person, I don't know, but it's been long enough to prove that nothing will change. However it started, it has been reduced to a cooperation type friendship. The heart space is guarded. They can't express more to you. Okay. So you're not actually looking at this person, you're looking at this person. Cappy. It was in reflection. It's your private thoughts, it's your business. Okay? With an energy like that, yeah, you're going to reflect back on them from time to time. Remember when you and I were a thing. However many years ago it was, and for some of you it was over 10 years ago. That's how fuzzy that was to me. Remember when we were a thing? I still think about that sometimes. So you are. Judgment, reflection of that person who has your attention, but very little communication. It's reflection of someone who you think is terribly beautiful. I did get that. I pegged that right. I got that part right. You think they're terribly beautiful, passionate, creative. You reflect to them. You occasionally talk to them. You keep your eye on them. The one that got away? Yeah. Sometimes we have to cycle for a reason. Okay? Sometimes you have to break away to understand who you are before you can come back. So, that's why you're showing me stress. Who you are spiritually inclined to open up towards does represent a new journey, but it also kind of represents a certain level of courageousness. It's like, if I'm being honest with myself, I still have a big spark for that person. I feel called toward them innately, and it stresses me the fuck out. Yeah, that makes sense now. If it helps you, it's not just you. It's not just you. They think about you too. And your energy would very much like to go towards them and generate a new cycle, and I believe the process has already begun. I do, because your fire orientation present day is very much loud and accounted for. So that tells me it's not incidental, it's being provoked. It looks like whomever this is representing that space of a reemergence, a new cycle, and frankly, honey, your energy wants it, it's all for it. They do represent some sort of pain of rejection of the past. Either you rejected their cups in the past, perhaps they rejected your cups in the past, I don't know, but you do. King of Pentacles is literally dead center reading, so you know. You know. You know. But they've been on your mind a lot. That Six of Cups, whomever it is you're bonded to and you have so many memories with. You see them as being so very productive and loving and just beautiful. They went from a Queen of Wands in your estimation to an Empress. That's, you know. I guess this person had serious upgrades from when you last knew them. I don't know. You're showing me head of state, so you're not exactly peanuts either. You know? You have to trust your sense of stability. If you're feeling such strong feelings for this person, it looks like you are. It's not without reason or rhyme. Okay? This is separate. I might say a bit more. I don't know. Let's take a look. You know what? Oh, you tried to sneak that past me. Oh, you tried to sneak that past me. No, it was right there. It wasn't until I clarified this that I understood that, which happens. It's interesting. Your energy tends to be linear, and in a way it is. I have to... In a way it is, Capricorn. In a way your energy is still linear here. It's just there's been such an unraveling of time in terms of revelation about past energy that you occasionally look at, talk to, and that you've known for a long time. And it's cycling back in while something else has unfolded too over time that you have as much association with as this is what it is. I understand that. And that's just not what I want. Okay. All right, show me that Two of Cups, please. Yeah, it does feel like a balancing type situation, but that's not all of it. Show me that Two of Cups, please. Show me that Two of Cups, please. Rest. You had to think about all this shit, honey. Honey, I'm having to think. I need a Four of Swords now, okay? I need a Four of Swords now. Typically, I catch this stuff much sooner, but I'm seeing expansive time over two people. That's what's odd. That's what threw me off a little bit. You have any idea how hard it is to throw me off? I'm seeing expansion of time with two people over a period of 10 years, I believe. Could be wrong. You tell me. Show me this Two of Cups, please. Show me this Two of Cups. Show me this Two of Cups. Some people have no idea how much is built into the cards, and I'm just trying to capture you over the next couple of weeks, so look at what you're doing, okay? I'm just trying to get a snapshot of you for the next month, and you're like, well, I have a history here, and then I have a history over here, and this is what I'm feeling now. Oh, good night, excuse me. Cheers. This is a David Bowie cup. Love it. Love it. Love it. We have our Bowie back. For people who are like, where'd Bowie go? Because I changed the background space and I just have people asking me, hey, where's Bowie? I know. Yes. We are Bowie fans in this house. Two of Cups. I always got some Bowie somewhere, honey. I always got some Bowie somewhere. Show me that Two of Cups, please. And he was a Capricorn. Did you know that? With Aquarius rising, which is why he was such a complicated but brilliant man. All right. Show me that Two of Cups. Knight of Swords. I do apologize. It's just that time of year. Seasonal allergies. It happens every year like clockwork. Seven of Cups. You want to explore it. Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. It's tentative. You're a little nervous. You're a little skittish. It's not an accusation. It's not an accusation. Okay? There's a complexity here that I'm trying to balance you between two other cups. It's making it not easy. I don't know if you picked up on that. Okay? You are trying to navigate a certain level of emotional expanse between two people you have time with. One that you are opening up towards and are trying to generate a new cycle with, even if you don't or are not terribly aware of it, because this person over time has come to represent a greater importance to your life. You knew them before. I have someone else here who's known you a long time too. And you're confused by their cup. You still don't know what to do with it, while trying to take action towards a cup that you are familiar with, okay, but has come to mean a lot more to you over time. Your emotional attention is a little across the board, all right? Again, it's not an accusation. My job is to report, and I don't judge. Life is fucking hard, okay? I don't even know how strong of a presence this person is in your life, but they seem to be content with whatever this relationship is with you. It's a friendship. That's what I have in my heart for you, and I can't give you more than that. Seven of Wands is blocking their Ace of Cups, their best emotional attention. Temperance has passed. Time has passed. Literally, time has passed in this way. You're a good friend, Capricorn, but I don't have the big feelings for you. Not anymore. Okay? Could literally be Sag. Also Earth, as I said. And you're also trying to gravitate towards these other cups that you do want to give your energy towards, you do want to give your attention towards. In fact, you would go rushing in. You just showed me the 2 fastest moving knights in the coordinates with this person whom you knew once upon a time. I'm going to call your video that. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. In the land of Capricorn, far, far away, honey, there's so much time span. And this is supposed to be a general overview, Capricorn. I'm trying to walk a fine line between 2 other people. One that you would love to rush in and give your equal feeling to. You want to do a little more than that. And it is someone whom you used to know. Okay? But they have come to mean more to you now than they did back then. This is someone you always kind of kept your eye on and you kind of wondered about. Jesus, honey, there's so much time in this. And now, be quiet, and part of your 7 of Cups, which is options in love. In this context, it's not fuzzy, confused feelings. Don't get me wrong. You have 2 people surrounding you. You're going to have confused feelings, but this is more options in love. One of those cups you understand you're not emotionally attached to. So again, if you have strong Taurus in your chart, you might want to check theirs out. Theirs was very simple, honest. Yours is complex, but has some similar overtones. Okay. One of these cups is not satisfying to you. But you still have a sense of, I gotta look at it. It's still in my life, to some extent. It doesn't mean what it used to. And they actively kind of block their heart space towards me. I know I can only get so much out of them. Mostly friendship, cooperation, friendliness. We're on the same page with little goals every day. But this is where your true action lies. Okay? At this time, I see you trying to give your energy more towards this. But you are still giving a little bit towards this. Another reason why you're stressed the fuck out. Okay. This is what you're dealing with. It's why you went into retreat. And this is what you're inclined to do. I know my truth. And I want to be lit the fuck up again. I want to be the innocent fool and take off on this precious journey. And it's someone you kind of softly and unobtrusively kind of kept your eye on over time. It's this person. It's on the downline to the right. Speaking of which, let's get back to it. Ten of Cups. Okay. Show me that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups, please. Oh, you're putting me through the paces today, aren't you? Show me that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups. Well, I'll tell you what. Nothing. Talk about put through the paces, honey. You want to see some complex shit? Check out Libra's last reading. Out last Saturday. That was some complex shit. but real, very, very human. Show me that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups. Two of Wands. Two of Swords. Three of Wands. You still hope for and would like to express emotional harmony with somebody. So Ten of Cups is very, very simple on its premise. It's my cups plus your cups equal the emotional banner. We're both united under the same emotional goals. Okay, I love you, you love me, we have a happy life. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Three of Wands. There is an expectation in you to make that decision. All right, and you say you don't quite know, but you kind of feel it back here that you could emotionally harmonize with this person. And I'm only tying it back to them because you showed me Two of Wands in reflection of this person's energy. And that person whom we're trying to generate a cycle with. Yeah, the potential for the Ten of Cups is here for this person. I think you already know that. I think you more than know that, Capricorn. And a part of you hopes for it. Part of you hopes for it. You would like the emotional expanse with this person. You say you're not always convinced and that you can't always see it. And yet a part of you hopes for it, and that's because it's reasonable hope. You know it's there, you can sense it. This person fulfills you on many levels. The Nine of Cups is already here for you. They put you into a place of nostalgia, of remember when you were mine, or we had that opportunity. Okay. I don't care who shut it down. It looks like it was a connection that was cut short, but cut short a long time ago. Why? I don't know. But this is the person who's always kind of stayed with you. It's, what am I trying to say? And then the big fish? No. Your white whale? Ah. Your white whale. Hmm. I see them increasing in significance in your life. And there you are again, King of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. You would like to take more action towards them. Show me the High Priestess, please. Oh, goodness me. Show me the High Priestess, please. Strength. Seven of Pentacles. The World. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. You have resolved to take it slow. And here's some conclusion on your part. It's not much, but we'll take it. You feel intuitively that you're meant to take it slow. Strength. You still feel compelled towards it. Seven of Pentacles. It is slow, but there is something here. You know it, and more to the point, you feel it. The World. This is the person we're trying to open the cycle with. We're going to take it slow, and you're going to feel along the way about what to do, because you have not given up hope on emotional expanse with this person. Ten of Cups. You can envision yourself harmonizing with this person in the greater scheme of things. You can. You can. And that's because you're not wrong. You feel it to be true. You do. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. You're not wrong. You're correct, honey. You're correct. You're not wrong. But you're going to take it slow, and it's taking you strength. What am I trying to say? It was in becoming reacquainted with this person's energy, as much as you would like to take off towards it, your heart space does, your passion does. You understand to some extent that it's a slow cycle, or that it has to be. And in so doing, it's kind of like you got in touch with your intuition along the way about what feels correct to you versus what it is you're learning. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Show me that Nine of Cups. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Okay. Steady as she goes, yeah? Steady as she goes. Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. There it is. Page of Cups. I know that's not impressive, but the fact of the matter is it's the truth that you are opening yourself up to more and more. I saw it back here. Okay. There's the weight of the knowledge, the undeniable truth. You want to open up more towards this energy that doesn't just make you feel good, it liberates you. It liberates you into a space that you need to have. It doesn't seem to matter. I don't have too much on their energy other than the fact that they're an Empress and that they give you a great deal of pleasure, okay, emotional as well as passion energy. How far it runs, I don't know, because the cycle's being opened so slowly and cautiously. But coming from a place of understanding, I feel like this is correct. And this, in fact, because of the pace, it helps me feel my feelings. And you need that. So, who this person is to you as the Empress, as we've described, those traits and attributes, you understand that this is indeed where you want to be versus where you've come from. And it's part of your personal truth. You're recognizing it, acknowledging it, not denying it. Okay. Opening up to your Nine of Cups and understanding that it doesn't just feel good to you, you know it's your particular truth. Okay. And as you continue to engage with this energy in your own way, you engage with yourself and understanding what's right for you, even if it took a lot of time. Even if it took a lot of time, it's still there. Yeah. But there's blockage here that has to be cleared up. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, that's a lot of tension, that's a lot of blockage. They've already shown me some blockage here. With their Seven of Wands to their Ace of Cups, their best intentions, that they act with you through cooperation and friendship, over time, temperance. You can only expect so much from their heart space. This has to be taken. Again, heavy Sag energy. Doesn't have to be, but that needs to be cleared up. So no, I don't see you rushing in there as much as you are inclined to. It is a slow cycle, but nevertheless it is a cycle. When it will fully open, I don't know, but a part of you hopes for it, anticipates it, yearns for it. You say you don't know if it'll come to that, but you, in your kind of little Capricorn heart, you hope it does. Okay. You're so close to a 10. You've shown me Nine of Cups and this person's energy not once but twice. You're so close to a 10. So I know you know it's conceivable. You also feel that this slow, steady growth thing was necessary for you to get in touch with your intuition. Okay. There's something else in here. And all this, as I was about to say, oh cheeky spirit, and all this about to say, all this through your current activity of Four Swords, rest, contemplation, getting your thoughts in order, the ones that keep trying to sneak away from you. And as you address more of them, more of those sneaky thoughts, they become more of the Ace of Swords. This one's got, honey, I just wanted to capture you for the next month. And I mean, part of that's here. You've already told me, at least in the future orientation, that you recognize that this is a slow entering cycle, that there is resistance to it. There's something over here that's just not done. And I know it's not done. I know it's not done. It's what blocks you from really engaging with this. No matter how small, I know part of you fears delivering that message. Okay. I know a part of you fears delivering that message. It keeps coming up under the blockage. The one where you know you can't get more from it. Okay. That area keeps coming up over and over again. Where you see potential that's long-lasting. Brings out the best in you, puts a spring in your step, makes you feel alive and open. We can't... It's not incidental, by the way, that this particular cycle's so slow. You feel it intuitively, you need strength. Why do you need strength? I keep reflecting on that. Why do you need strength? And it keeps coming back to the blockage. This thing you still kind of give a little bit of your cups to. You fear you're putting it off. You're putting it off. I know you don't want to cause pain. And yet it's one of the things that stresses you out. You want to go in this particular direction, but you can't. You're not just free as a bird, you know? You still have some shit to clear up with this other person, and it feels so unavoidable to you. Like you're not ready to deal with it yet. You will when the timing is right. Whatever that means to you. But that's one of the things that it keeps coming up. I decided to go ahead and go off pattern with yours because yours is so outside a pattern. I'm sorry, a grid layout or a tarot layout. It's just easier for me to read intuitively at this point because yours is complex. It's just easier. There it is. There it is. You have to trust that you will make the decision in time. The Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Swords, that you will make the decision in time as you continue to see shifting movements and actions and in feelings, and you come to stronger and stronger terms with your particular truth. That seems to be an imperative point to you. So this has been slow going for a reason. It's a truth that you are still warming up to. Energetically, boom, you've already taken off. You're there. You're with this person. You would love to open that cycle. Reality hits. Your swords pull you back phenomenally, and that's because it keeps coming back to this unfinished stuff. Okay, it's not done. It's nowhere near it. But you have to trust that one day you will have the decision to be made in front of you. You expect it. You anticipate it from yourself. Okay, that you will know and your energy will kind of go cold, but it has a job to do. Queen of Swords and King of Swords, they don't really mess around. They understand they have work to do. They take the information that they have and they use their sword accordingly. It's not meant to be cruel. It's just, this is what we know to be true. Let's act on it, please. It's in both of our best interests. Something like that. Okay. Oh. Is there anything else I should know about this? This Empress, this white whale, the one that got away. Is there anything I should know about that person, please? That might help Capricorn. Anything. King of Swords, Eight of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah. See. They're determined to talk to you too. They keep the lines of communication open with you too. You're also telling me I'm determined to keep the lines of communication open with them. I'm not willing to lose it. I'm not willing to lose it. I'm bonded to it, and I know this. King of Swords knows. He knows. The King of Swords knows. The King of Swords openly acknowledges the bond here. At Six of Cups, Eight of Wands. You are determined. Just as like, in reflection, that Queen of Swords, I anticipate to be able to make a decision in the future, Wheel of Fortune, and I will stand by it. This guy is saying, you know that Six of Cups, Christina, we're talking about? That one that got away? I'm determined to keep the lines of communication open with them. I am. I'm not. I know that you two have known each other a long time. And they do have that fuzzy sort of memory tied to them. And I know you talk to them. You're not willing to part ways with it. And that's one of the things you need to understand as part of your Ace of Swords. Okay? Your personal truths. If you didn't want it, honey, you wouldn't be trying to keep it. And it's more than want. Okay? It's a lot more than want. It is a soul tie. And you're not trying to lose it. So you're showing me strength of will to open the cycle slowly. And as you do, your intuition will continue to increase, and you will know what to do in time. I know the big part of you, the reason I keep saying action towards this, action towards this, action, and putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. You're not ready to address this yet. Somebody whom you give a little bit of your emotions to, and they don't give you too much either. I saw the cap on their heart, and it is a cap, like capped out. Not as in, it could be Capricorn, but in other words, their feelings have topped out. They seem very complacent in this energy. This is how I've accepted it. And I would like you to accept it too. Why not? We've been doing it this way. We know how to work together. We know how to compromise. We know how to get along. That's good enough for me. And I feel like I've seen this for you before, but for some reason the height of tension is quite high. It's quite high now, more so than ever. That's immediate, upfront energy. It causes tension. And it's not the action you want to take towards stuff you feel like you have to do versus what it is you want to do. And one of your connecting energies might be Scorpio or Pisces. Just got my attention. But no, you're not willing to part ways with this particular connection. It means too much to you. And it's kind of like, I can't believe they're back in my life. And they're different to me now. They're much more different to me now. Queen of Cups, Scorpio. Death. You have to trust that you'll know what to do in time. That doesn't help you now, honey. Like I said, I was just trying to get you for the next couple of weeks. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. This is one of the times I'm convinced I'm over an hour, and I'm not. This is, the expanse of your energy is such is that I'm going backwards in time, not once but twice. So that tells me you've known both of these people for significant time frames. Okay. For some reason, this person has an imprint that's very unique to you in terms of there was a start and stop with their energy. How many years ago? I don't know. But it looks like it was cut short. However, the bond was always there. It wasn't able, for some reason, it wasn't explored in the past. And that's something perhaps you've always regretted. They have, but most likely the both of you to some extent. And that's another truth you're coming to terms with too. Okay, that's just one more truth, honey. That's just one more layer on this fucking cake. And it's somebody you always kind of kept your eye on. That Judgment. Queen of Wands threw me off at first. I'm like, it has to be Sag. They're making a decision about Sag, and perhaps you are. But there's somebody here, over Judgment, divine intervention almost. You kind of kept your eye on this person. And I see you talking to them in present day, but try not to give too much, but they captivate you. And they make your soul just want to leap forward and do crazy shit. Not just crazy shit, but like, just, I don't know. Show off. Open up. Just say stupid shit. Do stupid stuff. Demonstrate your value. You know how it is when you start connecting with someone in that way and you two start showing off a little bit? Yeah, it's normal. Let me show you what I know. Well, let me show you what I know. Let me show you what I can do. Let me show you what I can do. You know how that is? And it's kind of like that. Your energy is just like, man, I just want to do stupid stuff with you. I just want to have fun and have. It's more than that, though. It really is like it sets you free in some level, and then gravity hits with the Nine of Swords. Just the idea that you open up like that towards this person kind of freaks you out, and I can see why. There's still a piece of you over here that you find complicated, that you block, that you put off as much as possible. You're not ready to deal with it yet, but one day you will be. The more you understand your truth and how you can't live without it, that's when you're going to start acting towards it. Okay? I know you don't want to cause hurt. I know you don't want to... Does this person have medical issues? Does this person have medical issues? Lungs, heart, breast cancer. Oh. I see. For some of you, not all of you. It's a side attachment. Somebody had to hear it. No, in which case I could see why. You might have bonded over medical trauma, possibly. Yeah. You share as you see fit. Time has passed. They have healed. But you're showing me still a certain level of responsibility and devotion. Okay. That's for some of you, not all of you. It's looking like they've healed. But their heart space isn't where it used to be, obviously. It's the thing you wanted, and it's why you don't want to cause them more hurt. I'm so sorry. I don't think they're a bad person. I don't think they're a bad person. It's just they're not the person you want. And if I'm being honest with you, honey, they don't either. They might be showing that kind of trauma bond with you. Okay? They stay with you out of a sense of devotion to you too. Because you were there for them. And that's why. Their feelings might have changed over time, or their heart space, or the best of their heart space and intentions are blocked. But because they recognize that you were there for them, they choose to stay with you too. And that's why they say they're okay with this. I see. As for still, I don't want to get lost in that, but it hit me hard, and it kind of hit me random, and it came from my left eye. So it just, that doesn't mean anything to you, but it does to me. That doesn't mean anything to you, but it does to me. So it's, my left eye is where I tend to see things out of my peripheral in terms of impressions or visions. I don't really get much on this side. It's usually over here. Okay. So yeah, that doesn't apply to all of you, but to some of you, yes. And for others of you, like I said, it was a relationship that once upon a time meant something much more than it did. And it got downgraded over time. You both got used to it. You don't want to cause them pain. Oh, that left me winded. Okay. That left me winded. You will know what to do in time. You know, and just because they're willing to accept this out of sense of obligation or loyalty. And you might for the same, and you might have gone along in that vein, the both of you, for a very long time. It doesn't mean it's what's best for them or for you. I like the cooperation of spirit, I do. It's peaceful, gets things done. But the best of their hearts is blocked. It can't give you more than where it is. I would think of this re-entry, this cycle, this whale, this great white whale, the one that got away. As your next chapter. Potential next chapter. Spirit's just letting you know it's here for you and it's available to you. Maybe they have another chapter of their own. I don't know if you've thought of that. There's a reason why you refuse to part ways with it. Okay. I'm just gonna let you know right now, this shit, I'm opening a bottle of wine tonight. This is gonna fuck with me for hours. That I typically I typically don't take my work home with me. Which is funny because I work from home. Because it's like once I shut it down, it's down. I'm disengaged. I disconnect. You know, it's not mine. It's. And I say that, and it's funny because I kind of feel this in my own way. Anyway, I understand it. I do. I know what that's like. Determination to keep the Six of Cups in my life. I'm not willing to shut down that particular line of communication. They mean too much to me, right? That old soul bond energy. Two of Cups again. Yeah. That's the one you would like to take action towards. I already saw that back here. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You will know what to do in regards to this person's energy in less than not 2 days, probably not 2 weeks, 2 months maybe, 2 seasons possibly, 2 years, less than. Yeah, there's that Judgment, Knight of Cups. Again, to make you feel things again. They make you feel things again. King of Pentacles, you again, the Star, Ten of Wands. There will be some energy with this person that is considered critical by Aquarius season. So that's late January. Okay, that's January 22nd? To late February. No, guys, no. I have too much shit in my head. I can't remember all the dates. Sorry, I just can't. So just late January to late February, there will be some critical energy exchange with this person. I don't know why there's such a huge emphasis on that. I just know that there is, and you're directly in it. It's looking like you prompt it. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, it could be less than 2 months. Wheel of Fortune. Sorry. The 3rd, the 5th, the 13th, the 15th, the 17th, the 10th. I'm seeing, however, critical energy. I have to insist upon it, Capricorn, of there being some sort of development with this person in late January. I don't know why. It's just, it's hitting so hard. It looks physical. Until then, you will continue to connect with them in small ways, I believe. Less than 4 months, less than 2 months. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Okay. Anything else, please, about this particular energy? Gemini. What about it? Oh, by the way, the 6th might be important. The 6th, the 7th, the 13th. 7 weeks upwards to Gemini season. Justice, Libra season. Libra, Gemini, heavy air right here. What may have started for you in last Libra season is going to become much more readily available to you by next Gemini season, which is right after Taurus season. Okay, so what has begun now is a kind of process of you looking at this in a way that's balanced is going to become much more knowledgeable to you in months from now, possibly weeks. Okay. Still not conclusive, but it's more like a realization of the truth. Gemini energy, Libra energy. I saw heavy Sag energy. Yeah, not much has changed until then. But little by little, the more you open up to the full energy, the bigger your heart space gets with the King of Cups, you know. Alright, that's enough. I'm so sorry it's so vague. I hate that shit. I try to peg it down, but I can't. There's just so much factors in this one. There are so many factors in this one. And Tarot's, all I'm getting for you, I'm trying to capture as big a picture as possible with the main points, and that's all I can do. It's really going to apply to you at the end of the day, okay? So you apply it as best you can. You're dealing with some complicated shit. So yeah, it's kind of all over the road. And if you identify this, you already know. You already know, honey. You already know. I do see some sort of significant energy exchange with this person specifically late January. That's really sharp. Like sharp. So sharp it's like with a fucking knife. I'm talking like... It's so sharp I can see the numbers. It's like I'm seeing 26. January 26th. I don't know why. What's the next round? I don't know what the next round is. We'll check up on you in a couple weeks, see if we can get some progress here. I need you to develop more of your thinking for this situation. And because this needs more of your rationality and your thought. This requires more of your feeling and innate sense of drive. Okay? And it's one of the reasons why you've determined, to take it so slow. And when you do that, I'm determined to keep this open. I'm determined to keep the lines. It helps open, you crack open that intuition, that feeling you have. Because over here you're met with blockage, and I'm afraid to hurt, and I'm afraid to be hurt. And that's shutting your intuition down. It's twisting up your thoughts. I understand. But this is this other person's energy they're showing me. Which means they already recognize it to some extent too. That's enough. Cancer, one of your exiting and or entry energies might be Cancer. We also have Toro. I told you, Taurus. I told you. You might have some very strong Taurus in your chart, which I actually feel is more the case. It could be you are connecting to Taurus, but I really feel like you got some damn strong Taurus in your chart, man. Woman. I don't mean to be sexist. You know, tarot actually is pretty much sexless. It's about the energy exchange. That's all. Big heart. Yes, you do. I'm seeing it over there. L. Butterfly. Soft transformation. Yes, over time. It's a delicate thing. It's a delicate thing. Why? Leo. Exiting or entry energy. But also, I saw the back of their medallion first. Generous. Trying to be generous? Trying to be generous? What are you trying to be generous? Generous? Who's generous? Somebody here is generous? Leo is generous? Somebody here is generous. It's either this person, that's another reason why you feel obligated. Or it's this person, they're very generous with their feeling or warmth towards you, or that love, that Empress energy. I don't know. Could be both. Alright, for reals. This is the last one for reals, for reals. 2 X's. Cheeky. Well, I did see it is a re-emerging energy. Okay, with 2 X's. Q, Y, B, Dear, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, more of that sensitivity, vulnerability, cautious steps, fearful, but still trying to abide by the earthy principles of knowing and instinct. Okay, heart with a nurse's cap. I'm telling you what I saw in my left eye, which I trust. Sometimes I trust my left eye more than my third eye. Okay, I know that sounds weird, but I've been doing this a long time. I'm telling you, they're safe. They look healed. They do. You might have had old fears. Trauma bond. It feels like a medical trauma bond, I swear to God. It feels that way, and I haven't gotten something that specific in a long time. A long fucking time. That would explain it, Capricorn. Because didn't I say it at your opening? Didn't I say that at your opening? I know you. Okay? I don't know what it's like to be Capricorn, but I know you. I know your personality. You have very strong characteristics that are really fucking hard to miss. Okay? I know when I'm reading Capricorn. And I'm telling you, that thing you do where you persist, and you persist because you know something's right for you, because you feel it, you continue to stay into something that stopped feeling right to you a long time ago. When Capricorn loses motivation, when they lose their passion, they exit. Or they try to exit. Or they start to come down from that fucking mountain you guys like to climb so much. Let me tell you something. This has not felt like the connection that you understood was for you for a very long time, but you continue to stay in it. And I'm telling you, there's a sense of obligation here I can't see. And it looks like some sort of obligatory, possibly medical trauma bond. And I know that's so terribly specific, but once it hit, and I can't unsee it. There is a healing here of this person's heart, their lungs, or other areas. And you don't want to cause more pain. But you have to understand their energy presented itself for me, not you. They presented to me a peaceful sort of friendship with you that they are used to and accustomed to, but that you cannot expect any more from their heart space. And yet you continue to give to it. You resist doing anything else, and it also adds to your frustration because it runs contrary to what Capricorn would actually do, and that is go after what they want. Somebody have open heart surgery? No, it's not right. I mean, it could be. I'm just seeing the chest. I keep seeing the chest. I just keep seeing the chest. And yeah. But you already know. I don't need to keep going on about it. I'm just trying to understand. But you already know. And that's if it identifies with you, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. So do not look for overnight solutions. There will not be one. The more you get acclimated to your truth on both sides of these cups that you are dealing with, one that you continue to give to, but you don't feel particularly strong about anymore. You seem to understand that there's energy somehow giving to you, but not in the way you want. But you still feel obligated to give to it, even if it's just by the smallest, to take care of it, to protect it. And that means protecting them from you in that respect of, I don't want to hurt them. So this cycle with this person is never going to fully open, and I see you have hope for it. And yes, that's correct. You do have full potential with this person. That's why you refuse to let it go. And that's why you are so cautiously trying to open this cycle with this person, even if it doesn't make sense to you yet, or you don't have all the answers. You're still trying. This, I promise you, will fall in line. Keys in a lock. This situation is. They both have time stamped to them, Capricorn. A lot of time. This person's energy is phenomenal. It's gorgeous. It's extremely loving. Very maternal. And I promise you, this will fall into place easily and without question. I think you know that. This is where the blockage comes from. Not them. But how you continue to connect with them even though it's not what you want. Otherwise this? Shit. This will take care of itself. It would take care of itself on its own, really. It's a smooth... What's that? They're a smooth running machine? They're a smooth running... What's that? Yeah, well, they're productive. I see that. They're the Empress, too. They're a smooth running machine. The feelings are easy. It's not like that. No, it's just... What is that? You equate them to a car. Some kind of car? It's smooth. Their energy is smooth. It's efficient. It's fast. It knows itself. It knows where it's going. It's always in high gear. Their body, you associate their body with a vehicle as well. In other words, it's well built or well stacked. Yeah, no, it will fall into place easily, no problem. It's that would take care of itself. That would take care of itself. It's this bit. Okay, it's this bit. I'm not trying to reduce this person to a bit. I'm not. You know that. I have no reason to believe they're a bad person. I just, they've kind of agreed to this, and I think it's out of respect towards what they shared with you, and in a similar way you're doing it too. That doesn't mean it's what's best for you or them. But I understand that kind of loyalty. I do. Okay, you... It's wine time. Okay, Capricorn. You put in the comments as you see fit, honey. You'll be okay. You don't see it now, but one day you will be. Take care. Be well.